there's a lot of change taking place straight in plain sight about internet service. And I want to give an example that my brother and I were talking about. My oldest brother, my niece, his daughter, has a home in a rural area, and the internet had always been expensive and terrible. And she bought Starlink. It's one of the Elon Musk things from SpaceX. Starlink is this little addressable receiver that then pulls down a fantastic internet connection right from the sky. Not cheap. Starlink, depending on your address, typically base price is at $110 a month. But you have really reliable, high-speed internet, and we've had such strong feedback that's been positive from people who have had Starlink. And it's been a Starlink. It's been a great experience for her. But my brother set it up. And my brother was laughing. He calls me. He says, okay, I took the thing out and put it on the ground, and it started searching, found the signal, and instantly had internet. Now, my brother's really technically adept, so anything like that's easy for him. But he said, no, even I could do it. And my niece is really, really happy with it. But right now, Starlink is kind of a unique product. It doesn't have the ultra-slow response and the data caps and all that traditional satellite providers of internet had for people in rural areas. There are people who are going to go on cruise ships this year. People who go on cruises have always complained about internet service on cruises. And now more and more cruise ships have Starlink on it. And now people have much faster internet at lower cost than they had before with the really lame satellite internet providers that cruise ships had before. Amazon is introducing later this year its own competitor, satellite-based, with ultra-fast internet. And the fight coming between Bezos and Musk is going to be really awesome for all of us. Let these middle-aged billionaires, who are very interesting characters, let them slug it out. And people in rural America, people with RVs, people in a variety of situations that need access to internet and need it to be mobile or portable or stationary in a rural area are going to find that this competition is tremendously beneficial to you, your wallet, and the reliability. And I think about what Starlink has done for the Ukrainians and their fight against Putin, and how helpful Starlink has been in their war effort fighting back against the Russian invaders. And it's made a significant difference on the battlefield. It's just one case where these portable, easy-to-use internet devices, internet receiving stations, have made differences in ways I don't know that anybody could have predicted. Now, that doesn't deal with urbanized zones, because generally in an urbanized zone, we've been stuck with the cable monster. That's the only choice people have had. The cable monsters have been very aggressive, raising prices on their internet. Speeds are really good in most cases, much better than they used to be from the cable monsters. But they have faced no price competition. Today is an imperfect competitive example, but T-Mobile and Verizon both, and more of the country, are now offering their version of cellular-based wireless internet using the totally misunderstood 5G to provide internet at a cost significantly lower than what you pay the cable monster. And T-Mobile, for its embedded customer base, offering their home internet for most cases $30 a month flat. Compare that to what you're paying the cable monster. And in the case of Verizon, more typically $50 a month in competition with the cable monster. Now, in Verizon's case, Verizon in certain parts of the country has wired lines. They have fiber installed. In that case, they tend not to offer their cheaper wireless version for the $50 a month. You have to pay more if Verizon offers a wired internet where you live. But if you live in an area that is not a Verizon wired territory, you, as a Verizon cellular customer or mobile customer, may be eligible to try their cheaper home internet. And in either case, if you are Verizon or T-Mobile, you're fed up with what you're paying for home internet, you may want to try it for a month with either of them. If it's working for you, you dump the cable monster and lower your monthly bill.